This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen, as we'll see a squad from the American, the Rice Owls, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. From inside the 10, here he comes. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. So Rice's offense will take the field first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Barnett. And he's brought down after a nice gain. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Fullback's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Owls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Just feeds the running back. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They bring the punter onto the field now. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. The Mids offense will get the ball for the first time. And the story is going to be in this one. Will this quarterback be able to operate before that big fella on the defensive front gets right in his grill, Jesse?
And listen, he's one of the best quarterbacks in the country, but he better play with the clock in his head in this one. He's not going to have a lot of time. There were a lot of quarterbacks around the SEC that probably felt this way back when they played the Georgia Bulldogs and David Pollock, right?
Yeah, especially those real teams with Jordan Davis and Nolan Smith and Jalen Carter. But, like, here's what's fun. You can't throw the ball off your back. And that's what this guy's going to try to do. Get to the quarterback effectively. The bottom line is every quarterback becomes really human when you hit him. Can he hit him and make him human?
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open man. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. Rice going to work with another 1st and 10.
And that's a first down for the offense.
He'll do it himself. Look out, he's got room.
Nice job by this defense stringing along the option, not letting him make a decision right away, and that's why they could corral to the football, get him on the ground, and make sure that option didn't get a big gain.
Handoff to the lone back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
A pickup of 8. First down for the offense.
He'll keep it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. He'll pull it on the read. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate, and listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Sticks it in his belly. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got a chance. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here on 3rd down. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the 2nd. If this offense had a little extra time to think about it, let's see what they have on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. And Navy will go back on the attack. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll try the counter. Finds just a bit of room. He'll pick up a couple to the 11. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Makes the grab close to the logo. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. On the move, it's Jackson. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to tackle this guy over and over again who has this ability to make people miss and make big plays.
Not much there on the run. He gets 1 to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
Tackle is made at the 17-yard line.
On the option. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. And the Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll power it inside with the fullback. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. They put on the heat and they blocked it. That's a live ball. Defense has it. Here comes the Navy offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Finding open areas. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Gets some yardage and gets down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Finds a soft spot in the middle. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. Here they're trying to get to the edge. He's in open space downfield. Turning it on. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 22 after the huge pickup.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Navy will have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. He's got his man. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's 3rd and goal. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It is good! And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Oregon overcame a tough opponent, and not only that, a raucous crowd. The Ducks tuned out all the noise and showed this team can win on its field, your field, or a neutral field. Well done. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Going to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The give to the back. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. They'll run play action. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. They'll go hurry up here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Complete to the left. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. They'll go to the ground. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. Rides to back and leaves it. Pick up for 5. It'll be 3rd down and 5. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself. Fights off the defender. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He is stopped inside the 15 at the 14-yard line, and an interesting call here on 4th down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Navy Marine Corps Memorial.
Rice ready to kick off and get things started here in the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. If they could somehow find their way into the end zone, a two-possession lead might feel insurmountable. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the first down. They'll run the option. Nice job to keep it himself, find the first down marker, and move the change for this offense. They'll go to the fullback. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Powers through the defender. They make the stop, but not before he picks up a first down for Navy. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. The pitch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Toss sweep to the left. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The midshipman looking for a chunk play on 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. Wants to bring it back. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Gets the back moving. A run for the quarterback. Oh, he's got some space. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
I'll tell you, honestly, I don't know what that player could have done to hold on to that football. That defender absolutely popped him. He knocked him into next week. There was no chance he was holding on to that ball.
Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Owls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run it to the right side. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And good use of the hands from the defense to deflect the pass on 3rd down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. And Navy will go back on the attack. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend this lead, David.
And I think you got to look at the positive, Reese. You still got the lead. Now take care of the football. Put a nice drive together, Jesse. You don't have to stress. We're still winning.
I feel like they think that player for player, they're the better unit on the field right now, and they just got to make more plays.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. defense makes a third down stop. Navy will have to punt it away. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. Makes the catch near the 50. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Great place to start for this offense. They go to the ground. He just could not get loose, and they'll knock him down 4 yards behind the line. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. The Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. And the Owls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. To the ground with the back. Hard running there. Defense is there to greet him again, and they are ready, and he has found nowhere to run tonight. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the right. Trying to bull his way in. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Rice.
He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? At the end of the quarter, Navy has the lead and sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. The play action fake. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And this one is perfect. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Boise State looked like a bunch of world beaters. I think a lot of people forget just how much this program dominated the WAC and Mountain West conferences, and they're a problem again. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. On the option. Oh, what a move. And he froze that defender. He thought he was going to pitch it, kept it himself, and turned it into a big play. The give to the fullback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Softened him up with a run, and now to throw. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Navy! They move on top here in the 4th.
One of
the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside is 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rice takes over the Owls, ready to get that offense cooking again. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Line gets set, first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Give to the fullback. Just a 1-yard gain leaves him with 3rd and 9. Trying to pick up a first down. Gives it to the back on the draw. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. This will be the 5th kick of the night. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. And here comes the Navy offense. Big fullback's got it. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Navy needs to come up with a big play on 3rd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hodges. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. They bring the punter onto the field now. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Now on the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. On the run, it's Alexander. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Rice will be forced to send out the punt unit. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Now on the option. He'll toss it. Past the sticks and still on his feet. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Run it with the fullback. Slithers into space. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Now the play fake. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Navy will have to punt it away. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. Rice has the ball back, and they're ready to send the offense back to the field. Handoff from the gun. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Rides to the back. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. Getting late. Pressure building. Huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Gotta have it here on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. Here comes the option. Running to Green. Breaks into the open, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipmen. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach, and that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point splits the uprights. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. Wants to go up top. Caught close to the marker, it's Barnett. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, Rice.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Owls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's taking the deep shot. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He wants a big play here late. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And it's a turnover on down.
Quarterback will take a knee. The defense can stop it one more time, and we are close to being all she wrote. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the three phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt, they sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.